Okay, my bold and the beautiful fans, we got to talk about what went down in LA today. Brooke confronts Ridge. Thomas is struggling to keep Douglas quiet, and Ridge reveals Brooke alleged betrayal to the Forrester family. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. This is your bold and the beautiful recap for November 16th. And without any further ado, let's talk about what went down in LA. So we start off over at Forrester Creations in the CEO office, where Ridge, Carter, and Justin is discussing contracts until Ridge engagement comes up. Now Justin congratulates him. However, Carter reminds him that he still loves Brooke. Now flashing back to Brooke's alleged call to CPS, Ridge tells them to just drop this. Now, Carter asks if he's actually sure about going through with this whole wedding. Brooke shows up and she was like, I want to know the answer to that too. Now, once Carter and Justin file out of there, Brooke pokes Ridge for a confirmation of the whole wedding plan. Now, Brooke assumes that's why he actually wanted the annulment. Now, he has to leave. He's like, I got to go to a rehearsal dinner. And she demands him to be honest. Now, Ridge reminds her, look, we've done this already. And you know what? It's just too late. However, Brooke still loves him and demands to know if he is really marrying Taylor. And yeah, this is what his response was.
I want you to have everything you ever desired in your life, peace and happiness. Know that I will always love you.
So, of course, he didn't give her any clarity. All he gave her was wah, 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 wah. Tears are dropping from Brooke's eyes because she is so confused. She don't know what's going on because she doesn't have clarity. So let's swing over to the design office because Carter and Katie are there. Now, Katie is livid about Ridge marrying Taylor and thinks that Brooke deserves an explanation that makes sense. Yeah, I think we do too. Now, this doesn't make any sense to Carter either. They both know Ridge still loves Brooke. Now, over at Eric's, Donna tells him that she cannot celebrate Ridge's engagement while her sister Brooke is in so much pain. She won't even be able to make it to the wedding either. Now, Eric says he's understanding about that, but, as she's heading out the door, guess who's coming in? A very happy, giggling Taylor, Steffi, and Finn as they arrive. Now, Steffi was like, I'm not surprised that Logan couldn't stick around for this type of celebration. And she thinks it's for the best and declares nothing will interfere with this wedding. So you think. Taylor wonders where Thomas and Douglas are. Well, up in his room, a sulking Douglas is visited by his dad, Thomas, where he prompts him to get ready for this party. Now, Douglas doesn't want to be around everyone because it means that he will have to lie about the real reason Ridge and Taylor are back together. Now, he pulls up a chair. Thomas tells him getting upset won't help anything and he needs to put it out of his mind. Thomas says it's all a complicated adult situation and Douglas repeats that Ridge has the wrong idea. Now, his father insists that he doesn't. And Grandma Brooke has been trying to keep the family apart for years. Nothing should stop the wedding between Taylor and Ridge because they are in love. And that still doesn't get anywhere with Douglas. Now, once Douglas has gotten all suited up, Thomas leads him downstairs, urging him, you need to put a smile on your face. However, as he is still sulking because he is just so consumed over this whole thing because he doesn't want anything bad to happen with Grandpa and Grandma Brooke, he comes down, he sits, and he is looking absolutely miserable. So we then see a conversation between Eric and Taylor where Eric is telling Taylor that the flowers are all from Stephanie's garden and reminds her how much she loved her. And they notice Ridge is missing. All of a sudden, he appears. And of course, he didn't tell anybody why he was running late having a conversation with Brooke. So everybody is greeting and hugging it all out. We see the toasts are starting. Now, Thomas gives a toast where he talks about finally getting something that he's wanted his entire life and how there is no stronger love than between his parents. It's true love and it needs to be protected. Now, Ridge says that Taylor is so precious, and Thomas says that she will never let him down. They all drink to this, and then Steffi, of course, was like, okay, I can't beat that toast. However, Eric wants to hear from Ridge. He wants to know how all of this happened. Now, Thomas and Douglas exchange looks because, yeah, they know what's going on. And, of course, after some poking and some prodding, Ridge couldn't take the questions anymore, and he finally blurts out that he knows who called CPS on Thomas. It was Brooke. Everyone is shocked. Eric can hardly believe it. Ridge says he heard her voice and there is no doubt. Then we see this.
Well, I'm just curious who made that call.
Well, I'm not curious at all because I know. Thomas knows who made the call. We've known for weeks.
Who was it? Who had the audacity to do something like this?
Brooke. She would never call child services on him. Are you sure? Am I sure? Yeah, how do you know? Because I heard her voice.
Thomas and Douglas stare at each other, and as much as I don't like kids and grown folks' business, this is going to be a sticky, messy situation for the Forrester family. Back over at Forrester Creations, Donna and Katie corner Brooke as they offer their sympathies. Now, she's been trying to talk some sense into Ridge, but he's still marrying Taylor tomorrow. They all give her support, they shake their heads, and they talk about how none of this makes sense. Well, what doesn't make sense to me is that you spent writers the better of a year and a half trying to build up Thomas to this credible character only to destroy him for what? Yeah, but this is about to blow up, and it's going to be interesting to watch to see what happened to both Brooke, Taylor, and Ridge, and Thomas in the end. Okay, so there you have it, your bold and the beautiful recap for Wednesday, November 16th, 2022. If you haven't checked out the Young and the Restless recap also for today, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.